it's an honor to play an iconic role. Like, I think people connect with Jimmy because he is the audience. He is us. Because we can't be Superman, right? So like, we're if you had a friend who could save the world, you probably would do everything that you could. You'd have truth and justice in your heart, and an actual physical human being or alien to support that. And I think that's why people love Jimmy, and like that's why I loved him. You know? And I think it's really cool. We don't really get involved too much about how Jimmy or James and Superman's relationship, like the structure of it. So it could be the same. I don't know, but definitely, like I consider myself a nerd in a lot of ways. Like I'm more of a science nerd, right? So like I consider myself nerdy. And people who get to know me go, "Oh my God, you're so corny." Yeah, and I like it. So yeah, whatever. So maybe I have more swag than the Jimmy that we all know, but I'm way more nerdy than you think I am, and I think that comes out. You know what I mean? So like, there's a nice marriage with that, right? It's a multifaceted question to start. There is definitely an attraction between the two, but there's kind of a bro code with Superman. If Superman asked you to go check in on his cousin, you can't just go start hitting on Superman's cousin, because then you start getting hit on by Superman, and that's not a good thing, right? Like, he will heat vision you and freeze breath you to death.
But she can protect you from Superman, man.
See, are you French?
No, I'm Brazilian.
Brazilian, okay. I knew you from somewhere not here, because you're like, no, she can get you. She'll protect you.
Yeah.
I love the suave attitude. It's great. No, she got my back. That's great. I love it. That's a good point, though. And she could. Obrigado. But so I'm thinking, like, okay, so it wasn't so much that I tried to do him in a suave way. I guess I just kind of am suave. I don't know. Like, I'm just kind of being myself and being honest and true about things. And if the script says that I look at her a certain way, then I'm going to look at her a certain way. So I think that we're trying to bring Jimmy into the 21st century in a way, utilize him in a way that he has not been used before. He's a great character that people connect with. He's a great character that people have fallen in love with and have a strong emotional connection with. And he's not a hero. He doesn't do anything particularly heroic, right? He's a sidekick. Why? To her, he's very protective, but he's also like, he allows her the room to grow, because being Supergirl is just the metaphor for all of us being our higher selves, right? When it comes time to be a hero, when it comes time to be proud of yourself in a moment where you can choose your lower frequency, your higher frequency. If you choose your higher one, you need room to grow, but you also need support. So like he fits that role very well. I grew up on the Richard Donner movies, so like that I saw Mark McClure was my first introduction to Jimmy. Loved him, thought he was great. But anything that I reference now, it's not gonna matter, because it's so different. Like it's not so different. Like, it's the same character, same DNA, but it's like the way I do it is much different.
Is that